Hello, this is Princess Somnia, and welcome to the final dungeon of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, just off screen, I went ahead and readjusted my setup, got everything back to the way it was before, equipped some of the core chips that I got from just, hanging around the world tree, and now we're ready to head down here for the final area.
And arrived.
Oh, this is...
All of those sirens? He's really trying to destroy all of Orest.
Let's hurry, guys!
Well, it looks like we know what we've got to do. Let's head on up this way. From here on out, it's basically a straight shot to the final boss. Now, they're in this hallway. I'll just show you. It's basically going to curve all the way to the exit. You can go up across this little catwalk here, if you so... Or actually, you can't go up this crosswalk here if you wanted to. There's a door blocking your way that you would have to unlock all the way on the other side. Now, there are also a ton of enemies along the way here. Level 69 Artifice Colossi. You can avoid them by just hanging close to the edge there. But if you're really close to hitting level 70, I'd recommend fighting a couple of these just so that you just learn how to fight them. They're not particularly difficult, but it would be a good idea to learn how to fight them, if you understand what I mean by that.
Rex, you alright? You didn't hurt anything, did you?
I'm fine, really. It's hardly even a bruise. Oh.
So yeah, I just wanted to show off a little bit about fighting those Artifice Colossi. They give okay experience, but I'd have to fight quite a few of them in order to get another level up across the board, and honestly, I think I'm ready to just end the game right here. I don't know. That one's up to me. But yeah, so this area is basically just a straight shot if you walk all the way across here, all the way to the end, and up those staircases there. This is the only area of the upper, I guess, catwalk that you can access just outright.
No!
You basically have...
Lost the upper hand.
Really? I've never had one notice me up here. Or that far away. Huh. Well, there is a first time for everything, I suppose. Interesting. The only other enemy here, besides Artifice Colossi, are just beyond this hangar door over here. Eventually they'll come down. Just give it a second. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring it
Drub, Sovereigns. These guys will assault you immediately after opening this door. You can kind of ignore them, but they're not that tough. They're basically the same as the other motorcycle-based sovereigns that we fought earlier. They have arts that will break themselves, that sort of deal.
It's a new day, everyone!
that was a unfortunate coincidence.
Oh, this is where we were going.
Wow. I'm amazed, honestly. But anyway, this is the final area of the game, basically. Up there is the final, I guess, what would you call it? The final door, the final area, the final something or other. Whatever. When you interact with the terminal, the game's going to warn you that beyond this point, there can be no turning back. You'll be locked into the final boss and cutscenes. And should you game over during the final boss, instead of being kicked out to the nearest landmark, you'll be dropped back right in front of the terminal. It'll tell you that it'll send you back to the start screen, but the game automatically saves every time you interact with the wall control panel. So, yeah, there's that. So by this point, you should have completed all of your final preparations. I guess just to go over it again, you should have all of Lightspeed Fury for Mithra unlocked right now, and if you haven't, go back and do it because it's just too good not to have. You should also probably have a Mirror Matter chip for her, and get some gold chips for your tank blades and rock. Now, if you want to use Catalyst instead of a dedicated healing party member, then I would highly recommend going out of your way to open up as much of her affinity chart as possible. Otherwise, you might find yourself lacking in the healing, which is not the best. I also recommend that if you're going to go into this with Catalyst, that you give your other two party members Avant-Garde medals as well. It'll really help them out with the healing. But other than that, I'm going to go in with the final setup that I have been using for a while now. We have Rex over here, I guess, with his accessories. We have Nia over here with her healers and her accessories. And we have Morag with her tanks and these accessories. Now you can substitute the non-HP increasing, I guess, accessories, or well, either of the accessories with anything you want. The better accessories in the game are beta scopes, overclocking bangles, and avant-garde medals. I don't think if you're using Nia as a dedicated healer, she doesn't really need an overclocking bangle, so you'd be better off giving her either something that boosts her HP or just giving her a beta scope. But with Morag, she can benefit from an avant-garde medal. I just don't have one here. Actually, agility bonus compared to the bonus from an avant-garde medal is not that much. I think I'm going to give one to her. She might not have the highest critical hit rate in the world, but every little bit helps. It really does. Now for your aux cores, you probably should have better aux cores than what I've been running around with. I've just kind of been lazy about upgrading them, to be honest. Yeah. For a more optimal build, you definitely want a more powerful ether crystals, or aux cores or something like that. I just haven't been running around with those because I've been rushing to finish the game. Which, I mean, it's gotten me far. I've managed to shave off more than 20 hours off of my usual time, which is interesting. But whatever. Anyway, when your final preparations are done, interact with the wall control panel to finish the game. Next time on the finale of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're going to go up against Malos and stop him from using Artifice Ion to destroy the world. See you guys then.